It was about 5:02 when I grabbed my first glass of wine for the evening. And it's been a long day. Just kidding, it's been a long month. Here to talk about a few things. First being, yesterday, the feds announced that real estate is an essential service. Isn't that interesting? And while on the one hand it was kind of like, oh good, we can go back to work, on the other hand, for me personally, it was more frightening because if we're listed as essential services and we go out and show houses and meet with all of these people, then we're creating more problems with risk of infection, et cetera, et cetera. So the good news is that is strictly governed really state by state. So in Pennsylvania right now, realtors are still not allowed to show property. We're not allowed to facilitate the showing of properties. We are allowed to do video conferences, I guess, with our sellers, not I guess, with our sellers. But the biggest question is, can I go, just as a realtor, can I just go to the house? And the answer is no. We as realtors cannot just go to the house at this time. In-person showings are not allowed. The only way you can show a home is virtually, which is virtual tours, videos, FaceTime, Zoom, Matterport, which is like a 3D photo of the house. If you already have photos and videos of your house, you are way ahead of the game. If you don't, I'd be happy to show you some of the tips and tricks that I have to help you get better photos if moving is of utmost importance and you've got to do it now. Most people can postpone a move. Most people can postpone buying or selling a home, but some people can't. Some of our buyers and sellers have to buy or sell right now. And I just want to let you know that if that is you, we absolutely have the tools to do this. We have done this before. Buying homes online and showing properties virtually is nothing new. So we definitely have the tools to be able to do that. Some inspectors are working, some are not. Most of them are requiring a waiver be signed by all parties deemed by feds. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security and Cybersecurity, they deemed us essential business. Mike Keller, that's who had deemed us essential business. And it's the Pennsylvania Association of Realtors that we have to go to their site and really follow. Of course, the Pennsylvania governor is the one who is telling us what we can and can't do. But really, I just listen to my broker and I do what I'm told, and I don't do what I'm told not to do. Inspectors are having people sign waivers, making sure that everybody is aware that, of the risks of doing an in-person inspection, and the buyers and agents are being asked not to go. We're also still not allowed to ever facilitate in-person showings. So not only are we not allowed to show properties, we're not allowed to facilitate in-person showings. So I just thought that would be an interesting update for everybody who's not in the real estate world. I find it interesting because I am in the real estate world. The other thing that was super interesting in Pennsylvania, and I've got people from all over the country on my Facebook, other agents and stuff, but here in Pennsylvania, they just said that school is out indefinitely. So that's awesome. That means that we are homeschooling indefinitely. So for all of my friends and family out there who are homeschooling and working, I feel you, I hear you, I see you, I am praying for you. This is not easy. I'm especially praying for those of you who have to homeschool special needs kids. I can't even imagine the difficulty that you're going through. One idea that I had that you might want to take is to connect with another family or two that has either similar needs of your kids or your kids are friends with, and maybe you can get them on House Party, which is a great app that the kids are using these days, including myself. Get your kids their own House Party account. You have to say they're 11 though. Or just get them on a Zoom conference and have them do their homeschooling together, even if it's just for 30 minutes to check in. Sometimes, as we all know as adults working, that accountability is key. Even when you're talking about like working out or eating healthy or whatever, we can teach our kids that accountability with their schoolwork could be really, really helpful for their success. So I imagine that if, one kid has in a certain class, and he gets along with a certain peer, that they could FaceTime or do house party or be on a Zoom call while they're going through the work that they have to do and say, okay, did you do this? Did you have any questions? So I figured buddying up might not be a bad idea. So hopefully, some of you might take that for a little trick that you can get through the next couple of weeks and keep your sanity. I am praying that we go back to school at some time this year. I really don't hope that they don't cancel the whole year, but who knows? This is day by day, sometimes hour by hour. But that's really, if anybody has any questions about what's going on in the real estate world, let me know. I can't answer any questions about what's going on in the homeschooling world other than that we have to homeschool and that I don't know when that's over. Settlements are still happening. I've had 2 closings in the past couple of days. I've got one coming up at the end of the week, and a couple more for April. So the good thing is that that's not stopping for those people who are moving, but it is presenting particular challenges with getting movers and cleaners and all of that. Yeah, that's the deal with Pennsylvania real estate. Where's the vino? I'm not going to show you what the cup says. The realtor lobby is no joke, Frank Foley. And my immediate instinct was, wow, that's certainly a financial decision rather than a decision based on the health of our country. I mean, we all know that real estate plays an enormous role in our economy. I don't know what the statistic is, but I feel like I just read something that California said it's like 40% of their economy, because once a realtor sells a house, the statistic is something like it puts like 20 other jobs in motion, from us to the inspector to the person who's going to paint the house once somebody moves in to the mover to like everything. So it is a big financial impact to everybody when real estate can't continue. But the safety of ourselves and the safety of our family and our clients is always has to be first and foremost. It always has to be. So, like Tom Ferry says, it's always the right time to do the right thing. It's always the right time to do the right thing. So the right thing is keeping everybody safe. At the same time, if you do need my help, I'm here. I will listen to you complaining about your kids and about the homeschooling and about the technology and all that. And I will ship you wine if needed. And most importantly, if you want to know what this all means for the future of our real estate economy locally, I'm here to help. I'm here to answer any questions. We're doing virtually. Rachel, yes, it closed. Yay. Mike and Marley, congratulations on your settlement today. I'm waiting for you to FaceTime me when you get to the house. So yeah, I could do virtual listing appointments. I could do virtual buyer consultations. I'm actually going to be putting out an ad for something like that. I'm going to do a virtual buyer consultation. I think that should be kind of fun, hopefully. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a panel with my family, different professional sectors, nurse, lender, therapist. Who else we got? Financial planner and myself. I think that's everybody that we're going to have on. We're going to talk about how this is impacting everybody's different worlds, what they're seeing, what they're expecting. I know that there's a lot of things that people are telling me about their industry that I wouldn't have even thought of. Like my friend Laura Anderson just walked by and she works for Wawa. And she said she had like a purchase order out yesterday for like $2 million worth of face masks and stuff. And I said, you could get face masks? And she said, no, actually, we couldn't get face masks, but they were able to get gloves and hand sanitizer. So hopefully that'll be interesting to everybody. But I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're staying sane, most importantly. I hope you're staying healthy. If you have any other tips for homeschooling, let me know. If you or your friends need any real estate advice, let me know. We're all doing Zoom conferences. It's nothing new to us. It might be something new to you. We can walk you through it. No problem. Don't be strangers. Say hi. I'm home all day. I'm looking for people to chat with other than my children. So if you give me a reason to be on a Zoom call, I'll be on it. Okay? All right, guys. Stay safe. Love you all. Bye.